Hello, we're going to play another episode of Piñata Go Boom. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll look at the skill tree, take a peek over. We've got quite a bit of it unlocked. We're wanting to do some more of these bombs, but man, it takes those blue currency, which is pretty crazy. Hey, by the way, if you do like the content, if you're coming back for another time, go ahead and subscribe so you'll get some notifications and all that fun stuff, or it'll pop up on your feed. Either way, completely up to you. Last episode, I believe we finished... Yeah, we only did a little bit of Prestige 4 because we had just unlocked it and we just wanted to see what was going on. So we're going to try to complete Prestige 4 today and go to Prestige 5, which should give us this one right here, which is called the Magic Swing. I'm assuming it's another ability. We're going to upgrade it and all that fun stuff. We also unlocked some more skins. We got the Team Worker last time, which is like a... oh, no. Yeah, we got the Team Worker on the last episode. I believe the Ravana. And we got Keith. So we are building up a nice little collection of the skins. I really want to get these other ones. To get them, just so you have the info, because I don't know if you've seen the previous ones or not, you have to complete these objectives. Closest objective we have is trigger 45 toys. With the toys are what gives you the blue, right? So if we go to Piñatapedia, and we go here and we check out these toys, down here... Wait, where are they? Am I losing my mind? Oh, I was on the piñatas. So the toys right here, if we go to those, some of these, when you do something specific, it'll trigger the toys to give you those blue currency. So we figured out how to get that. You know, so it's just like collect 50 toys. If you're holding this French fry after collecting 50 toys, it'll give you those. This one's like, if you're holding this blue-haired troll after you break 15 piñatas, you'll get a blue currency. So it stacks up somewhat quick. And as you upgrade this, it kind of gives you more. So we're working on this skill tree down here too. The only way to get the purple, from what I've seen so far, is prestiging. So I'm hoping we find another way to get the purple currency, because some of these take a crazy amount. So that can't be the only way. All right. Either way, let's go ahead and get started on Prestige 4. We're going to try to get all the way through this one in this episode. And we might do a little bit of Prestige 5 after we unlock some stuff. Which we already have some pretty decent updates, or some upgrades. We got the marbles now, which bounce around, and they cause damage, so we kind of want to make them stronger if we can. We're collecting toys to get the money, and we need to collect the red currency, and just pretty much get as much as we possibly can. And it's already starting to pick up the pace a little bit. I assume in the future episodes, it's going to get really wild, just having everything go nuts around us, which is kind of the goal. I'd like to swing a little bit faster. I'd like to have a bigger pickup radius. Which, one of the skill trees we found out, I was reading through them, and basically those orbs that fly side to side, those work as like a pickup radius too. So if we break things and send the orbs, it'll pick up the toys too. So hopefully that'll speed us up through some of these rooms. And we're just going to run through a handful of these rooms. We've already got 200 of the red currency, which is really good. We need a bunch of the blue currency. That's a big one, to be honest. And if we can get the marbles stronger, I think that'd be nice. And there's also, you know, there's also some of the skill tree that basically allows the marbles to push out more. So here soon we'll have like 5, 6, 7 marbles flying through and hitting all the piñatas and things like that. So that should make a big difference as well. And let's see, yeah, because we already got things flying around. I'm curious what the magic bat is. I really want to know, or the magic swing, I think it is. Let's take a peek and see if we can get, well, yeah, we can already start getting stuff. So let's take a peek at this. Every 35 units of a toy picked up increases its trigger value by +1. So this will give us more blues. Increase the marbles attack strength by 20, which we're going to need to be doing that as well. This only takes the blues and reds, so we might go ahead and do that now. And this one will take +2 bounces before the marble breaks, which is good. 10% chance to release a third marble. So I'm guessing that'll get up to 50% chance to get a third marble. And then there was one. Every 10 triggers. Yeah, so at some point we'll just have marbles shooting everywhere. I forget where the one was. Every 35, yeah. There was one that was like, shoot like multiple more marbles or whatever. So that was really cool. What's this one? Every 15 units of the same toy found gain +1. Let's do this one just because it's cheap. Let's do this one because it's only the blue things. But also do it again. We can almost max it out. We'll do this one so the marbles last longer. It also opened up some stuff. Lucky marble. If the marble dies while hitting a piñata, you gain 2 blue. So yeah, so this increases the blue currency by quite a lot. Are there any others that I can get? I think that's it for now. So let's go ahead and continue the day. And we just need to run through these days. We need to get a bunch of days and stack up a little bit. Because it looks like we're already getting quite a bit of the blue currency. The red currency is not an issue at this point. But I'm sure it may be once we start getting to the big upgrades again. And we want to get a lot of gold too, because we're going to need that. Yeah, look at those marbles going crazy. They're really good. Alright, we're already on room 3. We want to pick these up. Nice. See, and that marble did its work as well. But man, let's hunt for objective complete. We already got a new skin. That is awesome. That's good timing. Day finished. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the new skin because, man, that's probably the funnest part for me. Objectives. Yeah, trigger 45 toys, so we got that. How close are we on this? Breaks 250 gravestones. We're really close to that one. Smash 10,500 piñatas is kind of wild. Detonating the bombs is going to take a little bit. Collect 45,000 toys. We're getting there. Trigger 2,000 toys. That's a crazy one, but that gives 1,000,000 gold currency. So let's go ahead and upgrade a little bit, and then we'll unlock a skin. 35 units increases it by 1, so I'm guessing each time I upgrade this, it'll give me even more blue. If a marble dies while hitting piñata, I'm gonna do this one, yeah, just to see what else it gives me. Okay, increasing strength. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else? Yes, there is up here. What is this one? Increase time in a day. We'll go ahead and do that. Every room cleared refills the time bar by an amount of seconds equal to the current prestige number. So we'd get 4 seconds. That's kind of wild. That's a big upgrade. So we need to work on that one too. Now let's go to employee file. Let's go ahead and get our skin. First skin of the day. I hope we get another one by the end of this run. Gunther. Okay. All right, we'll play with Gunther for a little bit. He looks sophisticated. Let's hope he can do the job. All right, let's get started. This isn't that bad. I enjoy this. This is so fun for me. It's just a peaceful skill tree, but it's also, I can't wait to see it get really chaotic because it's slowly been building. Like when I compare this to the very first run that I did, right? It was just slow. It was just really a slow burn, but it's already getting a little nutty. And I know probably by next run, it's gonna be a little insane for me, and that's gonna be awesome. Because I think during this run, we should be able to get a lot of the marble upgrades, which is going to be sending things everywhere. Pick up as much as we can. Alright. Got a... Okay, shiitake lips. I was wondering, I was like, how do I pronounce that? I got to be careful with those words. I try not to curse on the channel, so... In real life, I slip up here and there, but... I prefer not to have that in the videos. But yeah, I don't know how other people feel about it. I just, I don't want like to play a game that could be for kids in a way, or like know that a kid may want to click on it and then me just dropping F-bombs or slurs, or not slurs, but what's the F-bombs, or like, what I say, a S-bomb? I don't know the right word for that. Slurs. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. I don't know the abbreviations for all of them though, but there's some that I'd rather stay away from. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we almost made it to room 5 on that one. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna knock out like probably 2 or 3 runs more just to get our currency completely built up and go from there. And I think, honestly, I preferred I think the last 2 prestiges had some of the best piñatas. I think this one, I don't know. It's not that impressive to me, you know, the design. So I'm really excited to see the Prestige 5 because it unlocks a bunch of stuff. So I'm assuming it's going to have some just better piñata designs, but I think this one's cool because it introduced like a few different mechanics on this once I got here, like the marbles and things like that. And it also increased the size. You could tell like the room it just feels like it got much bigger, you know. But yeah, it feels like it just really increased the size. I wonder how long it would take to like fill the full skill tree. Because there's some of those that take like a million, you know. Oh, I was going to go backwards, but then it got popped. But yeah, there's some of them that take like a million to get, and that's just a crazy thing to me. Maybe we can aim for upgrading the bomb some more, because it seems like it does really good. I just wish... But it's also like, I'm strong too, like my swing is, so like by the time I get to it, it almost feels like... Oh, we got to room 6. Okay, we got some new toys on that. French fried. Oh, it's just a blue French fry. And then silent era hot dog. Let's go to the hub. Let's see what we can do. Now we can do more of the marbles, which is nice. We could do strength swing to make our swing stronger. Oh, I did not mean to click it. That's okay. I don't think it was too expensive. When a piñata is broken, another piñata of the same type in the room takes 40 damage. Didn't mean to click that, but whatever. Speed of the wisps, increase spirit damage, increase the amount of piñatas pierced by 1. Let's see, what can we do? We can do this and it would take away all of our blues, but it would max this out. We'll go ahead and do that just to get that one maxed out and out of our list. And I think that's all we can do now. Let's back out just to look a little bit, just to get a full view. Yeah, that's all we can do for now, so at least we maxed that out. This one we can almost do for the swing size, and I think it would max it out. So we may go ahead and aim for that. How much was it again? Whoops. We don't want the cinema. We need 150 blue, so ugh. Let's look at the objectives, because I think I saw some that give blues, so let's see. This one gives reds. This one gives 300 blue, so we could plan to do that one when we get this one, which is trigger 800 toys. This one, detonate 200 bombs, gives 20,000 blue. That is a crazy number of blue. And we detonate what? That's 2 bombs per round, 2 or 3. So man, that could end up taking a while. It'd be like 50, 60 runs, and we'll get there. But I don't know. That's a ways away. But that's a lot. That's a lot of blue currency. It's a lot of blue currency. I wonder if by that point that I get that, you know, if that will be much compared to what I've unlocked, you know, or if that's going to be like just enough kind of thing. Let's hope that marble takes it out. And it did. It missed. Yeah, let's upgrade the marbles, man. Let's aim for that. I think that's the... I think that'll be a big one. Getting more marbles, shooting, making them stronger. Alright, so we got 41. Alright, let's do 2 runs and then work on the marbles. 2 more runs and then work on the marbles. Try to get as far as we can with that. I was looking at some other incremental games online to see if there's any others I'd want to play. And I do have a few that I would like, but I kind of want to complete this one, you know, before I start working on that. Yeah, I've already got like a bunch of marbles flying around. That's really cool. Let's pick up all these toys. But, yeah, there's a few that I like. I think there was one, it's like this incremental train game, right? Where you basically have to do a skill tree for this train and manage its fuel. And manage it's got a gun that it shoots like trees and stuff as it rolls. And it's like, I don't know, it looks cool. It's like, I guess you're collecting wood or something. But it looked nice. It was like dark theme though. Which I was like, man, that's, you know, peaceful on the eyes for a long period of time. So, because some of these are like really bright and flashy, which is fine. I don't mind the flashy and stuff, but they're really bright, you know. Sometimes it, you know, you don't want to look at that forever. I got dark screen everything except for games. You know what I mean? Alright, so yeah, we're getting a ton of red coin because we haven't been spinning the red too often. But I guarantee you there's going to be something, there's probably an upgrade somewhere that's like 20,000 red. And it's like, oof, it's a big price to pay. Alright, so we got to that one. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see what we can upgrade on the marbles. And let's just try to tackle a bunch of those. Let's see what we have. So, this would take 80. Increase the marbles attack strength. But hang on, there was another strength. Yeah, attack strength right here. So let's just do this one. And we'll do it again. So it took all of our blue. Ugh, it's rough. Rough out here. But we still got all our gold. And we got a majority of our red. And that was that whole one. What's this one cost? Maybe we can aim for this. Every 35 units, a toy picked up, increase its trigger value. So this one would give quite a bit. If we did that a couple times. So let's aim for this one. So we need, it'd be 40 and then 60. So we need 100. Let's get 100. Let's get 100 of the blue currency. And then go back and see if we can't max that one out too. Alright, we need to pick up a lot of toys because some of these require us to pick up toys. Some of them require us to break piñatas. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, we feel really weak. This is, it feels like there was a big jump from like the strength area, I guess. From the last one to this one. Because when I came to this one, I was like barely able to, you know, complete a couple rooms. Whereas the last one, when I first got there, I was able to run through, I think to like room 6 before stopping. So we're at 47. All right, let's do another day. But yeah, so it feels like this was just, this is a peak right here. Getting through this one. It's like a bit of a grind one. Because before it was like quickly getting upgrades and quickly moving past on the skill tree. Now we got a huge chunk of the skill tree, but they took like, the piñatas got really tough to destroy. But, I mean, it balances out, I think. Because as soon as you get these marbles and stuff, I think it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be pretty big. Pretty big jump. But also, once I get past this one, getting to Prestige 5, I can go back a little bit. We want to get all these toys. I can go back a little bit because I'll be able to get the blue currency, the red currency, and the gold currency from this room easily once I get to the next Prestige. I should be at least. You know, so I may end up looking into doing that and just grinding this one some more until I get a bunch of the blue currency. Just to help, because I'll be able to run through the 10 rooms, and I think that's going to be the smart way to grind it. The efficient way, at least. So we're not spending too long grinding new stuff whenever, you know, because grinding the new stuff early, it just seems like it slows down the actual progression of the skill tree. Dang, we got a lot of red on that one. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, we're getting somewhere, though. We are getting somewhere, and we're making progress. I don't know how I feel about Gunther with the monocle, but objective complete. There we go. I think that's the gravestone objective. So, and we got the 122. So let's go ahead and do that and see if we can't get both of these done. Oh, we can't. It takes 90. I was a little bit off. Go to objective. Should be the gravestone. Yeah, which gives us 60 plus a new skin. What's the closest one? I guess smash 10,500 piñatas. We're moving quick on that one. All right, employee file. Let's unlock another skin. Let's get there. And Frank. An opossum, I'm pretty sure. Oh, do they have different... Oh, okay. I was about to get excited. I thought they had different stats, but I guess I just have overall stats. I wish they did have slightly different stats. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, I'll do Frank. Frank the Piñata Opossum. He sounds cool. 2 bounces before it breaks. Marble speed would be nice. 10% chance to release a 3rd marble. What's this one? Increase the marble's attack strength. It takes 80. I want to max this one though. Let's just save it and max it. Let's do that. But is there any others that might be really big? I mean, we got the bombs and stuff. Reduce the detonation, which is fine. 20% damage dealt by explosion. Explosion would be the big one for us, because we need more damage for sure. Explosion size would be nice, but 800 blue currency for that sounds kind of insane. We've got the time of day. This one would give us more time as well, pretty good, because we get quite a bit of red currency on each one. I think we'd probably get like 4 to 6 seconds per run, but if we upgrade it again, you know, it'd probably be even more than that. 2% critical chance. Increase spirit damage by 20. Alright, here, let's start a new day and just do a few runs, and then we'll try to get a few upgrades, because we're getting to a point where, you know, especially because we want to increase getting the blue currency the fastest as possible before we start upgrading things that don't really give us blue currency. Because I think in the long run, we'll be able to get things quicker because of that. Because we'll have to get it regardless. You know, I'd rather be a little bit weaker, get the one that increases the blue currency, and then get stronger because I think we'll burn through it faster. But I don't know. We need these toys, though. I know that much. Yeah, these are all spaced out really, really bad for me. That's okay. At least we cleared out all the toys, though. Alright, we'll run again. 128 on the blue currency. That's the big one that we need to keep an eye on. But this, we should be getting to quite a bit. Here soon. We should be able to get 2 decent upgrades once we go back after this run, which we will. Because we'll be spending 90, and then we can spend whatever on the next upgrade. Yeah, we've got a handful of marbles getting shot out as well. Alright. And we might look into increasing time. We should probably try to migrate back to getting time to stay balanced on stuff. Doesn't matter how strong and stuff you are, if you're not upgrading time, it doesn't really make a difference, you know? You got no way to stay in the rooms. It'll just fly by real quick. Let's do one more. One more, and then we'll do some upgrades on it. Alright, that was good. I'm really hoping the marbles or something will get that yeah, and it did. Cool. I was really nervous. I was like, man, please blow up that bottom one. Man, and we really want to get better pickup, you know? I gotta figure out which one that was. We might look a little bit for that. I don't know. We've almost got 200. Ah, we got over 200. Perfect timing. Alright, so, alright, let's go back to the hub. Let's see what we can do. We wanted to max this one, because that gives us increase on the blue. Bounce 2 times before it breaks is fine. Usually the marbles last quite a while, though. 10% base marble speed. Speed would be nice. Releasing a 3rd one would be nice. We'll do that. This just increases the chances of getting it. Again. Increase the marble's attack strength. We'll do that. Okay. Let's see if there's any others. Alright, over here, which is increased time. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's do some runs. Let's do another few runs. Let's do 3 or 4. 3 or 4 runs this time. Let's get up there. Maybe get to like 100 on the blue currency again, because we can get a good upgrade. Nice. Alright, that wasn't a decently bad placed one. You know, it's alright. It always makes me flinch. Whenever I'm going for that. It always makes me flinch. I'm like, man, is this going to be really bad or what? Nice. Dun, dun, dun. Another new day. The opossum kind of looks like a clown, to be honest. It's got that clown vibe on it. I don't know. I wonder if they'll ever add any like changes for how the designs go, like the color of your suit, or you know what I mean? Because I think those are simple changes that can add good variety to games, and I think customization and varieties is one of the biggest things for a lot, especially incrementals. You know, because it's one of those point and click kind of feels, and there we go, I got it in time. Alright, we're at the 100 mark. Let's go ahead and check out some of those. But yeah, having some different color suits would be nice. I think that'd be cool. Let's look at bombs. 20 damage by explosion. Increased spirit damage, possibly. Swing strength. Increase the amount of piñatas pierced. Maybe we should start working on our strength a little bit. Yeah, because we can afford it pretty easily. And what are these down here? Yeah, that takes purple. We don't have it. 3,500 blue is wild. 300's not too crazy. Game +1 for every 15 toys cloned. Ensures that one random piñata in a room, and room 3 will drop 20 toys, which is nice. Yeah, here's that pickup radius. So this is a big upgrade, to be honest. 40% pickup area, and it has other levels to it. Let's do that. Let's aim for 200. So we'll stop when we hit 200 blue currency, and we'll upgrade that, which will give us a crazy amount of red and gold currency. But this might be a little bit of a grind on this one. So let's just, you know, a little bit of a grind before an upgrade, but I think it'd be worth it. I think it'd be worth it. Because it'll be, in the long run, it'll be easier to pick up all these toys. But I mean, hey, we're already at 63. What is it, like 5 runs and we'll have it? That's not too crazy. There we go. Still got 11 seconds. Pick up the toys, pick the toys, pick the toys. There we go. It's not bad. Yeah, we're at 114. We'll be there. We'll be there quickly. We'll be there pretty quickly. That's okay. I might do... I don't know. I was thinking about doing like a showcase for all the skins whenever I'm done with the game, at least, or you know, in between the game. I don't know. Do a tier list or something with them, because there's some pretty unique skins and I like them. Okay. Alright. We're at 158 on that currency, so we're already really close. Oh, we got to 7. Got some new toys. Cool. I didn't think I'd break them that quick, so I walked right through them. Mama's Recipes. Yeah, and we're at the 200 mark. So let's go here. I do want to see some of these new toys and see what requirements are needed for them to get. Yeah, okay, so this one, hold it for 8 seconds, break 10 piñatas, 40 toys collected. Okay. So it's, yeah, it's just the basic. Yeah. Good deal. All right, where's the big vacuum? Yeah, we'll do that, and we can do another. It's only red. And another. We've got plenty to do this. We just maxed it out. We should have. That should be such a crazy difference. That's gonna be such a crazy difference. Man, I'd like to do some more speed, but there's just no way for me to get to it. Let's do this one. Oh, it branches out. Toy Bopper 2. Increase Toy Bopper damage by 10. But what's this? Increase the sell value of toys by +5. Ensures all bops will be critical. Okay. This takes 25. These really aren't too expensive over here, and I've got... Oh, well, I guess that did take a lot of gold to upgrade that one. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and do some more runs. Because we did get a good upgrade for the vacuum, so we should be able to get money easily now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's such a big difference. I don't think we'll lose any. Oh, I mean, I guess we lose some, but that distance is going to make a big difference for us. Because we can just sprint through these rooms and still get a majority of the coins. Yeah, that feels so nice with the collection now. Now we just need to really... Now we just need to be able to get speed, to be honest. If we can run through this while we have that... Yeah, we're getting almost every toy now. Yeah, we're getting a lot done. A lot now. Yeah, 56,000 gold currency is crazy. Which getting the toys is giving us more, because I think I have a skill tree update or upgrade where it's like the more toys you get or something like that of each, it gives you even more. So it's, yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is really good. That was a nice one. That was so worth it. Feels good. Getting every single toy out of most rooms now. I didn't think I'd be able to upgrade that vacuum like that. As soon as I got past the big price on the blue, it was just everything afterwards tumbled down because it was all red currency. We had quite a bit of that. Plus we had a lot of gold currency. That was just... Glad I went for it. Because getting one allowed us to get all three and just max it out. That wasn't that bad. Alright, let's see. We got another 55. And we're at 239. Let's go ahead and see what we can upgrade. What was this one? Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but... Another Piñata gains damage. Let's go for this. Well, no, I don't really, because now I've got really good vacuum, so it doesn't really matter too much on that one. Clearing a room increases your bat swing. We can max that one. Critical hit chance. And we can get another big bat. What are these? Pickup Frenzy. Each toy picked up increases your chance by 1% to deal 4 times damage on your next swing. This bonus resets after every 50 toys collected. Every room cleared increases swing damage by 5% within a day. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. This should be a big upgrade too. This should be a really good one. This next run is going to be a lot better. This is going to be good. Yeah. I mean, we need to be stronger though. We do need to get more strength. Yeah, because some of these are just really hard to break, but... Nice. Open door, open! Quicker, quicker! I want to try to get to 8 on this one. I don't know if I will. Get 'em, marbles. I think we got it. Yep, we're in 8. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's do another run for sure. We want to get quite a bit of the blue currency and just do another big upgrade with like the strength and the critical hit, things like that. Ah, I was really okay. Cool, it still did it. Yeah, because I'm trying to like plan my run because I don't want to go after singular piñatas. I want to go after the groups, and I just gotta hope that the damage will reflect over there. You know what I mean? Look at all the marbles flying. Like, it's getting crazy with those. I gotta read that again. How often do I get the marbles? Is it like percentage per swing? I forget what it is. Okay, and we can get a lot of drops. Yeah, we should have marbles and wisps flying around. Ah, I broke it, but I don't think I got a toy for it. 261. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Let's do our strengths and critical hits and all of those. What's this one? Yeah, 7% bat swing. Let's just do that. That's a big one. Will-O-Wisp increases damage. That's fine and all. Let's max this one. And let's go ahead and do that. First Piñata broken in a room will spawn a Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so... Okay, so that should be all we can get. But we're making... Each deal, we're making some decent progress. We're making some good progress. We're starting to get like the big upgrades now. See, getting those blue currency upgrades was really worth it. I'm glad we went that route. And then that vacuum pickup is crazy. Nice. One hitting gravestones and stuff. $91 already on the blue. It's there we go. We got that new piñata. I think we didn't get a new one. Okay. I thought we did. I could have sworn we hadn't popped the I didn't think we popped the Saturn or whatever yet, so I was thinking we were going to get a new toy and all that. Come on. Yeah, starting off is so slow. I feel so weak, but once the marbles and everything start flying, it's like one hit per thing kind of thing. Because they all take like a little bit of damage before I get to them. With the Will-O-Wisps and the marbles flying. Nice. Nice. Good deal. Good deal. One hit. 1,121 damage. Okay, good deal. Okay, that was a decent run. Alright, now let's go back to the hub, see if there's anything we can purchase to do a big upgrade on. Honestly, I think we should do some more of the strength stuff. Critical hit chance. Big bat is nice. I mean... 20% explosion size. Let's do that. And let's do... What are these? Increase the amount of piñatas pierced by +1. Swing damage. We'll do some more swing damage. That's what we want. Alright, let's start a new day. So we got more swing damage. We got more bomb range. Maybe adding piercing to the will-o-wisps might help. But I feel like, for the most part, they're going through all the balloons they want to. And I feel like the bombs are really big now. But we'll try to upgrade those again, because the bomb does damage to where even if it doesn't pop them, it usually puts them in a position where I can just one-shot them. And that is a big area now. Ah, we almost got to 9. That's okay. We're making quick progress. Let me check something real quick. Okay, but yeah, we're making quick progress. Let's go to the hub. I think we can purchase some upgrades. I think. Where's that one? What is this? Hang on. What was this one? When a Piñata said another random Piñata in the room takes 20 damage. Okay. Which takes 100. Can I do both of these? Yeah. Let's just do both of those. Oh, here we go. And another strength, so we can make our strength even higher again. So that's good. But yeah, we want to just like do the most damage in the room we can. So we're gonna work on strength until we kind of max it out, and then maybe do some other strength. Okay, so we're doing like 590, 110. Man, it's hard to tell because some of them are like, yeah, 335. Then when we critical hit, it's like 590, and then there's like a super hit that we do that's like 1600, and sometimes 690. I guess those are the criticals, or yellow. Let's try to pay attention to these numbers and see what we got. Yeah, 325 is like the base hit. Every 4th hit does like, or every 6th hit, because of that upgrade, it does like 630 or something like that. If we critical hit on the 630, it gives us like 1680. And if we critical hit on a regular swing, it sometimes gets us to like 600 something. I forget. All right, so we're doing a decent range of damage. But yeah, at the start, like right here, just doesn't feel like we're very strong on our own without our abilities. I want to be able to clear this first room in just like a couple swings. Or is it just these bells? Are these bells just like really strong compared to the other Piñatas? It would make sense, I guess. Alright. Alright, we can pick up all the toys. Our pickup range is crazy. I'm really glad that upgrade. That was a good upgrade. Alright, we made it to 8. And we made it to 9 this time. Ah, I wanted to pick those up. Almost, we got a new toy. Let's just go peek at the new toy, see what's going on with it. Piñatapedia. Piñatapedia. Yeah, 15 toys collected, so that's an easy one to get those. But it gives us 2. So do the French fries, so do the hot dog things. Silent era hot dog. Silent era hot dog, really? Solid. Alright, let's see. What are these ones? Piñatas gives more toys for clones. Yeah, speed is crazy price tag. Marble speed is fine, I guess. Higher percentage to get a 3rd marble. If the marble dies while hitting Piñata, gain 2 blue. That's good for currency. Plus 2 bounces before it breaks. I'm not too concerned about that. These basically just give us different currency, or give us more gold currency. Increase toy bopper damage plus 10. Toy bopper, every 20 toys picked up deals 10 damage to all Piñatas. So this one would just do more damage to the whole crew if I did that. Which it's only the red currency and stuff, so critical hit. Will-O-Wisp damage. Empathy. This one gives more group damage. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that again because that's kind of decent. It just gives group. It just gives like really good group damage. Is there anything else that's not requiring blue? I think all of them require a lot of blue. It's kind of our bottleneck right now is the blue. But also, hang on, objectives. Let's see where we are with those because I know we're getting close to some. Yeah, we're getting close to the 10,500 piñatas. We may be able to get another. Well, no, by the end of this run, I don't think we will. But we're doing more damage. Let's try to get some more time. I think that's... More time will get us where we need to be. Alright. Because I feel like... Is it... Per piñata hit does more damage? So the bigger group I hit, yeah. The more damage I'll do to a bunch of others. Like this, it just... Because I'm hitting so many, it just does massive damage to all of them. So that means we need better bat swing, like a larger bat swing, for the empathy to work, you know, have its best effect. Larger bat swing improves empathy, so we need to work on those two. I want to make it to that to get that final little extra. Because I'm greedy. Alright, let's do a couple of runs. Let's do like 3 runs. Let's do like 3 and then see what all we can upgrade. But I'm wondering, does the bat swing do it? Or is it also... Is it also like the marbles and the will-o-wisp? Do they cause that? Let's see. I think so. I think the marbles and the will-o-wisp will cause the empathy damage to work as well. Yeah, and our bat swing is pretty far. Alright, cool. We cleared the room, but we didn't get all the toys. Let's do a little bit more. Keep it schmoving. Keep it going. Hey, if you're still hanging out here and you're still existing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just to throw that out there again. I'm a new channel, so sorry if I kind of repeat that a lot. You know, it's just... I gotta get the number up. The more I get the number up, the more I can get it viewed to other people who may potentially subscribe, things like that. One thing I'm struggling with is my click-through ratio, you know. It's fun for me, though. I enjoy working out, like, puzzles and stuff. So it's like, I kind of see the whole YouTube process as a little mini puzzle. So studying it and working on it, looking at the analytics, it's really fun for me. I think you'd be surprised, like, how the numbers work out. I may make a video just basically going over analytics and how they work and what I've found out. And it's one of those, sometimes with the click-through ratio, it's just, I think it depends on the genre as well, right? With the gaming one, it's I think it's hard to stand out a little bit, which is fine. It's, you know, I see that as a normal part of it. So it's hard to get people to click on mine rather than others because everybody's got their own favorite, which is perfectly, you know, I'm the same way. But I don't know. I wish I could see like comparison to other like larger channels that have been doing it a little while and see like what theirs was at this stage. Like how long did it take them to make a progress? Because if I look now, like at their earlier videos, I'm not going to see like the true what it was. It's not like it pressed pause in time, you know, like people from newer videos go back and watch older videos as curiosity and, you know, just wanting to see their favorite YouTubers' earlier content and things like that. So it's hard to really judge analytics based on their past when there's not a way to really see it. You know, did they start hitting the ground running and just getting crazy views? Did they start with like 2 views per video? Did they get like 50 per video or so? I think mine average out like 50 to 100, which is, you know, I'm super grateful for. But I don't know. it's a wild thought process to kind of go through it and just compare and think. Oh, well, I wanted to do that anyway, so I didn't mean to click it. When a piñata is hit, another random piñata gains. Yeah, so we want that, but we also want. Let's see, increase the amount of piñatas pierced. Pick up frenzy. Willow break. The first piñata broken in a room will spawn a will-o-wisp. Willow whip 2. Increase spirit damage by +20. Increase piercing. We can do that. We'll max it. This one is critical hit chance. But let's see the others. Explosion size. We can do that. Okay, I think we are at a point where we can't upgrade any others. Oh, we can get these down here, the marbles. Might as well. Marble speed, bouncing before breaking. We'll do the speed. Cool. Alright, start a new day. Yeah, we're already getting to a point where we're about to be done with this prestige. Alright, let's fly through. Yeah, that area of effect is crazy now with the bomb. It takes up like half the room. And we can rely on our empathy to pop little, to break little leftovers, you know? Yeah, look at that. Holy cow. Even the marbles are just going wild. Yeah, relying on the empathy is a big part. Yeah, I think we already finished it. But we're going to run through this room a few times. So we got our purple. Let's go to the hub. I think we can get... Every 7 swings releases a hit that travels and deals 60 damage. So we'll unlock that. Increase damage of traveling hit by 30 plus. Now we've got a singular purple one. We got to figure out what we're going to get with the purple one. That's only 2 seconds, though. Go really fast for 2 seconds? I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if that's worth it. Third marble. 2 bounces before death. Let's go ahead and try to get... Yeah, that one's maxed out now. Increase the marble's attack strength. We can get that pretty quickly. Is this number 6? Yeah, rage bar. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Refill the timer. We'll do that. And critical hit chance. We'll do that. Alright, let's go ahead and just... We don't want to do the meadow yet. We'll do that on the next video. But let's just grind the parlor and get as many as we can for a while. And we'll just replay it a few times and then upgrade and see what we can do. Whoa! That's a wild looking hit. That's cool. Yeah, we're getting a lot of abilities. This is cool, man. There's got to be another way to get the purple currency, though. There's got to be. Because I think there was some that was like... Because I think there was some that was like, it takes several. I think there were some, it was like, it takes several of the purple. So it's like, how do we do that, you know? Let's keep running the day, because we're getting a lot. Look at that, 323. already. That's just a crazy number. And we're just running through this one now. It moved quick. Man, it moved quick. It's really cool. I like it. That only does 60 damage, which isn't like a lot in the grand scheme of things. But when you think about it, like shooting every marble, every orb, like the will-o-wisps, the marbles. Look, we got an objective completed. Cool, we can get another skin. Yeah, when you think about it, like the compounding damage, like we're sending all kinds of stuff out doing like 20, 30, 40. You know, here soon, increasing their damage is going to be insane. And that area of effect is wild. Alright, there we go. And we got like 23 seconds in the day. That is insane. Do one more run, do some big upgrades, and call it a wrap. We'll do one more run after we do the big upgrades too. Because we just want to compare, like, you know, we've got 23 seconds left in a day after doing a run right now, you know. That's just an insane number. So let's see if we can make a big upgrade and run through this even faster, because I bet we can. Right now, I think gold currency is going to hold us back a little bit. Which is so strange. Like, we went from, like, having super excess amounts of gold currency to now we have excess amount of the other, and we're, like, needing gold. So, I think that's the main reason we got to do a few more runs. Get us to, like, 300,000 or so for the gold currency. Well, since we have like 23 seconds left, we should probably focus on picking up every toy then, huh? Like, we might as well. Look at all the marbles. We got like 6, 7 marbles just flying through the room. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do another run, and then we'll do some massive upgrades, and then we'll do a comparison. We'll also get our new skin. And we'll just take a peek at everything at once on that final run. Get all the toys because we need them. I forgot that one right there, the poor little lonely toy. Makes me feel bad because the supervisor said all the toys have a life of their own. So that little guy's, he's chilling. It's Woody or Buzz Lightyear just wishing I picked him up. She's like, no. Alright, we'll pick all these. Alright. Get all of them. We're on 9. $1,150. Like, we're at a point where we're getting a crazy amount of blue currency. Like, let's just... That is crazy. Alright, let's go to the hub. First things first, let's do the objective and see how many it gives us of something. 300 plus. That's really good. Detonate bombs. We're getting close to the detonate bombs, which is 20,000 blue currency. That's crazy. Trigger 2,000 toys. We get 1,000,000 gold currency. That'd be really nice. Alright, employee file. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Cleo. Oh, it's a cat. I'll use Cleo. I actually have a cat named Chico. He looks just like this. He's sleeping next to me right now. There he is. I was about to say, I don't know where he is, but yeah, he's passed out. A little lazy butt. He's a black cat. Orange eyes. It's actually identical. That's cool. Let's see where we are. So this one's... I don't know if I want to do that. We could probably max out a lot of these. Marbles attack strength by 20. We'll do that. What's the... Oh, it takes 350,000. That's a lot of... Yeah. What is this one? Every 10 triggers, unleash a marble from the player. It's a lot of gold, but that's another marble. We can do this one and honestly max it out. We can do this one and do it again. Now let's see if there's anything else we can upgrade. Okay, we can do the explosive range and max it out. So our bomb's range is maxed unless we get another one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, look. Explosive size. This is the next one, so we can do some more. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's test it out, and then we'll call it a day. We're not going to do Prestige 5 yet. We will do that on the next video. So if you want to watch that, make sure you subscribe, and you can you'll get tagged with that next video. I post guaranteed 2 videos per week. And I'm trying to get to posting 4 because I just need more content to have a better chance of getting subscribers and stuff. That's the goal. I want to build a nice little community and see what, that way I can have more of an opinion of people of like what they want to watch, what they enjoy, and try to aim for doing that kind of stuff, you know. So just make sure you subscribe. So it's 2 to 4 videos per week kind of thing, guaranteed on Wednesday and Thursday, and then possibly on Monday, Tuesday as well, as long as life doesn't happen, you know. But life happens here and there. Look at these marbles, though. They are picking up pace. Yeah. I'm gaining a crazy amount of stuff, too. We are at a point of just, it's insane. All right, so we got 21 seconds left, but I mean, I think that's fine. I think those upgrades are still doing decent. I think increasing their damage after increasing their speed would be a big deal. We could probably upgrade a little bit more, which I think we should. Max that out on their speed. I'm happy with that. Is there anything else we can upgrade? What's this one? 5 different toys found, gain gold. We'll max that one out, get it out of the way. This one needs 3 more. Yeah, isn't it strange? We are at a point where gold currency is now our issue. Getting the blue and red were so difficult, but now we're at a point of like getting the gold currency is the problem. So we need to work on getting some more gold. So over here will be the ideal, because it has some increase the sale value of toys. Ensure all bops will be critical. What are these? What was the bop again? Every 20 toys pick up, deal 10 damage to all piñatas. So this will help with just clear rooms in general. So this will, hang on. Yeah, when I pick up that, it'll cause critical. So increasing critical chance, doing 1 more will help this one. So we need 500. We need 1,000 blue currency and 200,000 coins and 95 red, which shouldn't be a problem. But hey, if you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe. I hope to see you again. Leave a comment to let me know what kind of games you want to play. Once we get this game completely maxed out, we're going to aim for another incremental and do the same thing. I play about an hour each time, so I don't know if it takes too long or, you know, whatever. I may put them in their own little playlist if you want to just burn through what they are and binge them. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Once I get more content, I'll start working harder on the playlist. For now, pretty much all my roguelikes and incrementals go into the same playlist, so if you're interested in that, check out the playlist. You know, I don't think I link them below, but they're right there on my channel. If the end screen, I will post it on there, though, so you should see it on the left or right side of your screen. Click on that, and you can binge through them and check out the content, see if it's something you enjoy. And other than that, I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.